5th February, Saturday, is Vasanth Panchami. The significance of Vasanth Panchami is known to many, but there are some interesting stories connected to that which I wanted to share with you. Normally, people get up early, dress in yellow color, and they eat yellow color sweets and snacks, and then they also give to their friends and they pray. And mainly, it is important for students because they pray to Goddess Saraswati to give them intelligence, wisdom, and also progress in their studies, etc. It's normally very well celebrated in northern states like Punjab, Bihar, Delhi, etc. In Tamil Nadu, it is not celebrated with so much festivity and vigor as it is done in South India. Actually, this date is important for three important goddesses. One is Goddess Saraswati, and second is Shiva and Parvati, and third is Sun, who is the energy and light giver. Why Saraswati? Because it is believed that Saraswati was born on this day. And secondly, she gave intelligence and wisdom to poet Kalidas. And there are various versions of the story. One version says Kalidas was not able to speak, and then she wrote A on his tongue, and then from that day he started speaking, and that day was this Vasant Panchami. Another interesting story I read was there was a princess called Vidyotama who was very intelligent, and then she defeated so many scholars in the debate. And then she challenged people that whoever is smarter than her, whoever wins her in the debate, only can marry her. So, group of pundits they thought she is a bit arrogant, so they wanted to teach her a lesson. So they tricked her into marrying a fool so that her arrogance will come down. That happened how one day they saw this Kalidasa cutting a branch of a tree by sitting on the same branch of the tree. So they thought he is the best fool they could get. So they tricked the princess Vidyotama by saying that he is the most learned scholar, and that day he is on Mauna Vrat and he is not speaking. So she also somehow believed it, and then she married him. But eventually she found out he's a fool. So she threw him out of the palace. So out of shame and then he felt very dejected. Kalidasa wanted to end his life, but was stopped by Goddess Saraswati, who told him, "You don't give up now. You go and take a dip in the nearby river." So as directed, he went and took bath in the river. And once he got up from the river, he was a new person with incredible intelligence and wisdom, and he became a renowned poet. So, out of these two versions, we don't know which is the actual story, but somehow it is related to poet Kalidasa, who was given the intelligence and wisdom by Goddess Saraswati on this particular day. And as far as the seasons are concerned, this day marks the end of the winter and the starting of the spring season. That is, the sun god ends the chillness of the winter by giving his heat, and then he energizes the people to start some new ventures, new projects, etc. He gives them new energy. So this day is considered to be very auspicious for buying a house or starting a new business or entering into a new job, or a good day for marriage alliances, etc. Vasant means spring season. Panchami means the fifth. So it is the fifth day of the Magha month according to our Hindu calendar, when the winter ends and the spring starts. So the sun not only energizes the people but also the land by making the trees grow fresh leaves, and they are full of flowers, and then they blossom and creates a sort of happiness and peace and prosperity in the whole universe. There is one story related to Shiva and Parvati. We all know that Shiva, after losing Sati, he became very sad, and then he was very much depressed, and then he went into meditation. And Parvati was reborn as the daughter of Himavan, the king of mountains. So she was trying to serve him, but he did not realize that she is the same as Sati. And then he was in deep meditation trying to get back Sati. At that time, so all the devas they requested Manmatha to use his power to stir Shiva's desire towards Parvati. So he did accordingly. He sent 5 arrows so as to distract the meditation of Shiva, and also he created a very beautiful spring season around him where all the trees were blossoming and then the birds were singing, so that to create a kind of desire or passion in the mind of Shiva. But Shiva, who was distracted by Manmata, he got angry and then he burnt Manmata with his third eye. And Manmata's wife Rati Devi, she was very sad and she requested Shiva to give back life to her husband. According to that, Shiva gave life, but he said Manmatha will be only visible to her eyes and not to anybody's eyes. So, the day on which Manmatha was requested by the Devas to use his power, and on the day in which he sent all the 5 arrows towards Shiva, is also considered to be the Vasanth Panchami day. So it is actually the denoting of the coming in of spring, where people get back to life after the chill winter season where they were inside the house shivering because of cold. And now, because of light warmth provided by the sun, they come out and then they rejoice and they enjoy. In North India, all the festivals are accompanied by dancing and singing and sharing of sweets, and it's a very huge festival sort of a thing. There is a temple in Bihar devoted to the sun god called Dio Sun Temple, where they clean the idols of the sun god in the temple and then they pray to him to give them more and more energy and prosperity and life, everything. And mainly, the people pray to Goddess Saraswathi to give them all sorts of good luck, intelligence, and also wisdom. Let's also pray to Goddess Saraswati to give us a new lease of life after this severe pandemic COVID and start afresh everything with lot of luck, prosperity, wisdom, and happiness. Following this, there is a beautiful song on Saraswati sung by my little granddaughter. Let us hear and enjoy, and let us pray to Goddess Saraswati on this auspicious Vasanth Panchami day. Thank you, and please subscribe to my channel too. Vidya Dayini Sharade.
विद्यादायिनी शारदे विद्यादायिनी शारदे नाद ब्रह्म स्वर ज्ञानदायिनी नाद ब्रह्म स्वर ज्ञानदायिनी मधुरे मधुरेम वीणा वालिनी पुण्यपाविनी वरदे वरदे विद्यादायिनी शारदे परमानन्द वात्सले परमानन्द वात्सले रस रंजित स्वर लयनी नाद से रस रंजित स्वर लयनी नाद से जीवन जंकृत कर दे विद्यादायिनी शारदे विद्यादायिनी गगरे सा नि रे सा द नि रे सा ग रे ग विद्यादायिनी गम पम रे ग रे सा नि रे सा ग रे ग विद्यादायिनी पम गम द पम ग रे सा नि रे ग विद्यादायिनी गरे ग नि रे सा गम पम द पम गम द नि सा द नि द पम ग रे सा Sharade pama pare re ga ga re sa ni re sa da ni re da pa ma ga ma da ni ma da ni re sa ga ga re sa ni da pa ma ga re sa ni re sa Sharade Vidyadayini Sharade Vidyadayini Gagari sa ni re ga re ga pa pa ma ga re sa Vidyadayini pa ma ga ni da pa ma ga re sa Vidyadayini pa ma ga ma da ni re sa ni da pa ma ga re sa Vidyadayini pa ga re ga re sa ni ga ni sa Sharade ni ni da pa ma ga ma da ni re sa ni da pa ga re sa ni da pa ma ga re sa pa ga re sa ni da pa ma ga re sa pa ga re sa ni da pa ma ga re sa Sharade Sharade
The yellow color symbolizes the fresh mustard flowers that grow in the fields of Punjab at the season. That's why the people wear the yellow color, which is another sign of auspiciousness. I also thank Mr. Ramaya, who is a great artist, who has sent me this picture of Saraswathi, which I have used in my channel. And he has got the full blessings of Goddess Saraswati and our best wishes to him as always. Thank you.